sport with us, you always expect the best from FUFA. Allow me first to introduce my good friend and also 𝗖𝗿𝘋𝗲 President, Mr. Patrick Kanyomozi. You're welcome, sir. I know this kind of arrangement will test your fitness. Outgoing 𝗖𝗿𝘋𝗲 President, he's still on. Mr. Humphrey Mandu, Deputy CEO in charge of services. You're welcome, sir. Mr. 𝗖𝗿𝘋𝗲𝘀, Deputy CEO in charge of governance. Are you around? Please raise your hand. Thank you so much. And the rest of you in your respective capacities. Okay? You're welcome. Today we have a special press conference. Allow me to introduce to you the gentlemen at the high table. On this side, I'll start Mr. 𝗙𝗂𝘀 𝗙𝘂𝘀 is the head coach of the... Mr. Rogers Mulindwa, next to him, is ex-co-member of FUFA and also vice chairman is Mr. Rogers 𝗿𝗿𝘃𝗀, ex-co-member of FUFA and also the chairman of the FUFA Marketing and Communications Committee. And myself, the head coach of FUFA that beat 𝗖𝗿𝘋𝗲𝘀 yesterday. Was there a spy on your side? Very interesting. And finally, the other gentleman this side, 2016 African Footballer of the Year. Plays for Mamelodi Sundowns, has played for AC Villa, the most successful club in Ugandan football, and also for the Uganda Cranes. Denis Onyango. Denis. Denis, can you look on your left? On your left? Can you move to that side? And can you reveal why you're here? I want you to pull down something. Denis, I want you to pull down something. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A big round of applause to the team that has put this together, please. Can I have Rogers Biamkama take back your team to the respective positions in a 4-4-2 formation? Let me see, Rogers, how you're going to try out your 4-4-2 formation. JP. Ladies and gentlemen, a special press conference turning on to a magical moment and very special moment. Yusuf Baluno, do you love that? So much. Can you try that dance? You can. Come forward. Move forward. Move forward. You have a prize, a ticket, take you to the World Cup. Come. Move forward. Try it out there. Try it out. Without the drum. Try it out. Yes, without. Don't you want a ticket to the World Cup? Fantastic. Try it out. Try it out. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, Yusuf, thank you. I'll secure a visa for you, don't worry. Thank you so much. I introduce the rest of the four. The other gentleman at the extreme end is John Paul Semakula, a representative from Nile Special. And this being a huge campaign, and Nile Special have been with the Uganda Cranes for decades. During that period, the Uganda Cranes have been at AFCON 2017 and 2019. It's only Salah that denies us the chance to get to the World Cup. Not so in Alexandria, those who were there. JP, a special moment, a special press conference. Special people are here. What's so special about the Uganda Cranes 𝗙𝗂 campaign?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's such a colorful event already. We thank you all for being here. Onyango, you've made it very colorful, and thank you people for loving Onyango that much that you're all here this morning. Thank you, FUFA, for hosting us today, as always, for a great cause for the Cranes. And thank you all for being here, from the coach and all the FUFA representation, the press, and of course the public at large who are watching this and of course have been following very closely as the stunt has been unfolded. For those of you who fell for the stunt, worry not. This is not, it was big news, but there's even bigger news. So we have launched a campaign today with your help, of course, which is the World Cup campaign, according to Nile Special. And this is dubbed the 𝗙𝗂 campaign, the Cranes 𝗙𝗂. So where do I start from? First and foremost, why we called it the 𝗙𝗂 is because we know that in Africa, in Uganda particularly, whenever we have a cause, be it happy, be it sad, we come together and we contribute. We put our hands together and put, whatever we can in a collection pot that then goes to the cause. That's why we've called it the 𝗙𝗂 campaign, because we're here for the Cranes. The World Cup kicks off, but without us, unfortunately. But we know that we can make it to the World Cup in 2026. So we know that we have things that we need to do together to help the Cranes get there. Nile Special as a brand is here for everything that helps celebrate Ugandan greatness, big or small. And the Cranes have carried our flag for many years. And it's time for us to help them carry the flag. And together we can lift the flag and Uganda at large to the World Cup. So we call upon the public to participate in this campaign, because this is the only way we can get there. Remember, we need to work together to go further. You can go alone, but you need community to go further. So for every 50 shillings, for every Nile Special that you drink, we're going to contribute 50 shillings to the fund. So that means that from now, as of today, when you consume a Nile Special, when you take one Nile Special, you take two, you buy for a friend, you do whatever you do. But for every Nile Special that is bought, we're contributing 50 Uganda shillings to the 𝗙𝗊. And where's the energy? When we announced Onyango's return, you people were everywhere. The man comes back in a different capacity altogether. He's still here for the Cranes, and we thank you for loving the Cranes. And he's not alone. He's going to be joined by several other people. But because he is safe hands, we have put the 𝗙𝗊 in his hands. And we know that together, with him, having been there for the Cranes, we can continue to be there for the Cranes. As a brand, Nile Special is here for all of that. We are made of everything that is Ugandan, right from the Nile to the ingredients that go into the beer. So now you can be a part of this journey together with us. Just consume, take a beer, of course responsibly. Remember that we are not here just because the Cranes lack. They have already received the support they need. They just need a little more to boost them. They are not lacking in the sense of player bonuses. They're not lacking in the sense of welfare, but they are lacking in different ways. So we need to make sure that all the gaps that exist are closed with the help of the staff that you see here, with the help of the coach. We shall be guided on how to use the 𝗙𝗊. So it can go to whatever we decide, but as long as it's going to the Cranes, as long as it's developing the Cranes and growing them further, whatever gaps they have, we will be able to meet them. So keep all your eyes on our social media pages. Find out more on how you can contribute to the 𝗙𝗊, be it in deciding what it's going to be used for, how it's going to be used, but also how far we have gotten with the collections, because we intend to be very, very transparent. We want you to be a part of this all the way through. And as you enjoy your World Cup, as you root for your favorite international team, remember that we too deserve to be there. And this journey starts now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Joe. Thank you much, Mr. 𝗙𝗂, representing Nile Special. We've told you they are big-time partners of the Uganda Cranes. Can you whisper to your next colleague, neighbor, Cranes 𝗙𝗊? Whisper. Cranes 𝗙𝗊. Mitchell, whisper to Rogers. Eh? Eh? Okay. Mr. Rogers 𝗿𝗲𝗀, I'm sure you're an excited man. You've seen this journey, the Uganda Cranes, from Cranes na Mutima, the regional tours. We are here. And of course, the lead ambassador, Denis Onyango, for this campaign. We want to hear from you, Rogers 𝗿𝗲𝗀, representing the 𝗙𝗏 president for this event.
Thank you. All, good morning. 𝗙𝗏's strategic plan has found it necessary, and it was very well deliberated, that our target for 2026 World Cup, America and Mexico, is our key priority in that strategic plan. 2026 World Cup, America and Mexico, is our key deliverable for our 5-year strategic plan. And we all know, to deliver a World Cup qualification, to deliver a World Cup qualification, you need a lot of resources, a lot of planning. It just doesn't come. The World Cup kicks off on Sunday, and unfortunately we are not there. But many of those countries that have qualified started planning for this qualification probably decades ago. We are excited that our long-standing partner, Nile Breweries, through Nile Special Lager, has taken the initiative to lead in the strategic thinking and planning to ensure that Cranes qualifies for 2026 World Cup in America and Mexico. That journey, we understand, it has a lot, it needs everybody to come together to ensure that we deliver it. Now, this 𝗙𝗂, like JP has explained, is very symbolic. It is symbolic that it is our responsibility as Ugandans, both Ugandan people, both Ugandan companies operating here. It is our responsibility to ensure sporting success of our biggest brand, which is Uganda Cranes. And therefore, this 𝗙𝗂 will help Nile Breweries through its strategic thinking, has identified 4 strategic interventions where this fund could go, and the public, the consumers, the stakeholders, the funds, will have an opportunity to determine where this fund goes. It could be developing a pool of players. It could be developing a pool of coaches that can take us through this journey. It could be an addition to the already existing incentive scheme, bonus incentive scheme, provided by the Federation and the government. It could also be a state-of-the-art training facility. The public will be given an opportunity to determine where this fund can go. So we encourage you responsibly, consume Nile Breweries, buy yourself, buy for a friend, but also when the announcement comes through for you to participate and determine where this fund goes, please make your vote count. We are very grateful to Nile Breweries for taking this lead. We are grateful to our safe hands. Denis, although retired from the national team, he continues to come and give visibility to the Cranes. We don't take that for granted, and we are positive that when eventually your career comes to an end, you have a home, you have a much bigger role to play. Obviously, we are very grateful to our technical people that continue to cook in the background to ensure that our national teams continue having sporting success on the field of play. 𝗖𝗿𝗀𝘀 𝗙𝘂 and the team, thank you very much. But also, we are very grateful to the leadership of 𝗙𝗿𝗻𝗀 that continue to create these partnerships that can create a lasting legacy, not just for 𝗙𝗻𝗀, but the nation at large. And also the media that continue to bring this together, our other partners. This is also a call, not just to the consumers of Nile Special, but also the other partners and the other good-willing entities in the country. Cranes qualification to 2026 World Cup is not just a feat for the national team and 𝗙𝗻𝗀, it is a feat for all Ugandans. It is something that we should be pushing to make sure it is a reality. And I am sure with Mr. 𝗖𝗿𝗀𝗀 here, that feat is realistic. Let's go for it. It's our game, it's our country.
Thank you so much, Rogers Byamukama. Micho, did you see Onyango's tweet yesterday? How did you feel about it and today's event? Please, we want to hear from you.
Whenever something comes with Nile Special, I'm very emotional. 22 years is lasting my personal football journey and African football dream. And first trophy, first love in your life, you never forget. First trophy won with Nile Special Super League back in 2002, put in platform for later. Honored, pleased and privileged because journey of 1,000 miles is starting with the first step. Having in mind that FIFA is expanding the World Cup to the 40 finalists in the Canada, USA and Mexico 2026, and that Africa will give 9.5 representatives, 9 direct and 1 going through the playoff. Simply talks volume about even our ambition, even our dream possibility to come true. Thanking all the great people from our family, especially Nile Special, 𝗙𝗻𝗀, people that have written history of Ugandan football with golden letters. We shall remember 2026 where we are, but journey of 1,000 miles is starting with the first step. This support that is going towards an unbelievable talented pool of players that Uganda at present has. that are supposed to have the climax in 2026 when they are supposed to take the country to the World Cup is there. All the support that has been given from Nile Breweries, from FUFA, from let me say, owners of the game, supporters, you media, is there. We have all the ingredients. We need to put the puzzle in the mosaic, and I'm convinced 4 years on the road, we shall be happy and celebrate that Uganda is there. Wishing you all the best wherever you are and whatever you do.
Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you so much, Coach Mitchell. Denis Onyango, what prompted you to tweet yesterday? Were your fingers itching to tweet something yesterday?
I just wanted to play with my phone, that's it. I was just having fun.
Please go ahead.
Well, sorry, I'm used to standing because I'm paid for standing. And I feel comfortable standing. First of all, good morning to everyone, and thanks for coming through on this big occasion. Sorry for disturbing you yesterday, but I believe that we all had fun, and everything went as planned, and everything went well, and I'm very happy and honored to be part of this campaign. Of course, with the support from you, the media, but also, most importantly, from FUFA, because without their recommendation and the support, I don't think I would be able to be part of this campaign, because this is a national cause. And without everyone's support, I don't think it would have happened. And of course, thanks to Nile Special for believing in me. I've been seeing Nile Special with the national team for a very long time. And of course, from all the campaigns that we've been going through with the national team previously, from qualifying to the first AFCON to the second AFCON after a very long time. Of course, the team qualified a couple of years back, but we were thirsty for another AFCON and opening up more opportunities for youngsters. So I believe that when Nile Special came on board and other sponsors, they came on board, they really supported us, they pushed us, and it was a national cause that everyone was ready to come on board and take the team to the next level, and that's what happened. So for us to come back and look at Nile Special, looking at trying to take Uganda Cranes and Uganda in general to the World Cup, and it's possible. I might not be part of it as a player, but being part of it as a brand ambassador, a Ugandan. Coach Mitchell sometimes calls me technical advisor, but I still remain Ugandan, and being part of it makes me proud. And seeing Uganda to the World Cup, it will make me more prouder, because it's possible. We've seen the smallest countries on the African continent going to the World Cup, like Togo, and it's because they were supported. They were looking at the same target. And when we were playing the AFCON qualifiers, we had a dream, and everyone bought that dream, and that dream was to go and play at the African Cup of Nations. But, sorry, believe me, the young boys have caught up with the senior team. They've gone to the AFCON. I think this is the second time they're going to the AFCON. So we need to lead by example and go to the next level, and that's the World Cup. And with the support of the media, from all aspects of the country, from the street vendor to the highest office, if we believe in the same cause that's being brought by Nile Special, the Cranes 𝗙𝗂𝘀, we can lift the team to the next level. Because believe me, in football, if some players hear that the whole country is behind them, the effort they put in is magnificent, and it pushes them to be at the highest level and give the best to the world. We came close a couple of years back, but believe me, we were not focusing much on going to the World Cup. We were just playing and hoping that we can make it. But if we believe and push this thing together as a country, besides FUFA being able to do it on its own and Nile Special, as a country, if we believe that we can take the team to the World Cup, it's possible with the support that we get, and making the players aware that this is the highest stage, and we all want to be at the World Cup. I might not be there as a player, but I can be there as anyone else and support the country, and it makes us very proud. So for me, this initiative is one of the best I've had in terms of football, and I believe that it will work for the Cranes, it will work for the players, it will work for the nation, because we have the players, we have the quality, and we only need to support, push, and football is all about fighting and believing in yourself. And if we have the belief that we install in the players with the support from all corners of the nation, I believe that we can go all the way. So thanks to Nile Special for giving me the opportunity to be part of this campaign. And I believe that it's our time to go to the World Cup and also make the world happy and make the nation happy. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Denis. And we know all the connection between the fans and the players. As Denis is trying to keep a clean sheet, the players are demanding more from the strikers. The goal is important, okay? Coach, how much do you love scoring in a football match?
Look, this is something that is really special on this planet. On this planet, football is the most loved sport, but the way it's celebrated in Uganda, I have been in 138 countries all over the world. I have been in 50 out of 54 African countries, and I'm telling you, the way Ugandans celebrate the goal scored with passion, and special way, is something really special. And this is something that has over the years driven me, is driving me, and is something that we are looking forward to. I will also tell, finally, what is very crucial here to mention, that in game of football, where attention to detail and small details are turning you one direction or other direction, is tiny line between failing and succeeding. I remember in Marrakech, Valusim, we got a red card, we had post-hit, we were having the chance to go to the World Cup. Small details decided, and we didn't. 2018, that match in Alexandria, almost. Last time, a free kick in Chitende. It's meaning small details, and I want to believe that Cranes 𝗙𝘂𝘀 is that exactly detail that will put the puzzle into mosaic of missing factor that could put us as a nation. The way Ugandans celebrate the goals, I wish Ugandans to celebrate going to the World Cup.
Thank you so much, Coach Mitchell. Attention to detail. Mr. 𝗙𝘂𝘀, assuming your team is trailing 1-0, 15 seconds to get an equalizer. I'm sure I have something to equalize right now. Something to say about this that you have left out, you feel need to communicate.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Again, I thank you people for being here with us, and I thank the public for keeping a close eye on the activities as they happened yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, Denis Onyango, great man, this one. What I have to say is that it being a World Cup, we know that you're all excited, and through our parent company, 𝗖𝗿𝗻𝗱, we know that they sponsor the World Cup with Budweiser. Now, in Uganda, Nile Special is the representation of everything Ugandan, and also under 𝗖𝗿𝗻𝗱, we will be the flagship brand for the World Cup. We will have viewer parties, we will have trade activations as well. The viewer parties will happen across the country. So we'll have Kampala, of course, at the launch on Sunday, the opening ceremony. Be there at the hockey grounds. Come, consume your Nile Special as you support the Uganda Cranes. And of course, we'll take it all the way to Gulu and the other districts as well. We'll have about 4 districts in total. Have trade activations in the form of promos, predict and win, where you will win great Nile Special merchandise in line. That's our team, and we carry it together. So yeah, I feel like that's the only thing I need to let you guys know. It's going to be exciting. We're going to watch the World Cup as we also make sure that we make it to the World Cup in the next couple of years. So let's be together. Let's support the Uganda Cranes together with the Cranes 𝗙𝘂𝘀. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, JP. And at this juncture, allow me to invite Mr. Rogers Mulindwa, who has seen also witnessed this journey. I'm very sure about that 2008, 2009. Nile 𝗿𝗿𝗲𝘀 partnering with the FUFA for sponsorship of the Uganda Cranes. A vote of thanks on behalf of FUFA. Sir Rogers Mulindwa.
Okay, thank you very much, and to everybody, thank you for honoring the invitation. Of course, we are aware that our road to the world stage will not be an easy one. There are obstacles on the way that we must be ready to jump. But the beauty is that Nile Special have given us a beginning, and they are ready to walk the journey with us. So we must thank Nile Special so much, and as a FUFA, we treasure the relationship existing between us and Nile Special. We have walked this journey together for some time, and we are very optimistic that the dream being launched today will come true in 2026. To all the members of FUFA, the 34 members of FUFA, it's our responsibility, starting now, that we give all the support possible to Nile Special. From wherever we are, we have the footprints in every district of this country. Let us start the celebrations. The Cranes 𝗙𝗂𝘀 is ours. And when we get there to the world stage, then we shall have the reasons to celebrate. Nile Special, of course, we are aware that when you want to walk faster, you walk alone. But when you want to go far, you walk with the others. It's the reason we are keeping you with us, because we treasure the relationship that exists between us. To our players, wherever they are, to the technical team, we must all work to have this dream come true. But my younger brother Onyango, thank you for being part of this campaign. There are so many ways we can serve football. We may not be on the pitch, but we can be elsewhere, and we still walk the journey together. The media kindly continue blowing up this. Publicize this program. Be our good ambassadors out there, so that we have the reason to celebrate together at the end of it. Thank you very much. Cranes 𝗙𝗿𝗀𝘀 Cranes. Abawagizi baffe tusaba bakiwagire nnyo tugende nakyo mu maaso. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. On Twitter, our hashtag is Cranes 𝗙𝗂𝘀𝗀. Denis Bosa. Cranes 𝗙𝗂𝘀𝗀 is a hashtag. Is that okay? Mr. Semakula, at the viewers' party, the first guest should be Denis Bosa. He's a good footballer. He's a good footballer. And a big fan.
I will ensure until bamukozeko bulungi.
Okay, Denis Bosa. Okay, open invitation for the entire World Cup until 2026. Okay, I'm sure you have a few questions you need to direct at the gentleman here. The ambassador of the Cranes 𝗙𝗂𝘀𝗀, JP is there, Rogers, Coach Mitchell, please feel free. Your name and the media house, very important. I prefer you hit on the head. The question directly. 𝗖𝗿𝗿𝘃𝘀, you have a question. You okay? Okay. A question directly.
Maybe I would love to thank Onyango for coming back, because you have been together right from way back from senior 3-4 in our district, Butambala. So I think you remember those days, and I'm happy. I'm one of the happiest people for your coming back, because we love you so much. We are proud of you. Keep it up. Thank you.
Okay, just a little bit of silence as the program continues. So, 𝗖𝗿𝗿𝘃𝘀 is your hobby, not so? Okay. In football or in education?
I was educated in his hometown.
Hometown,
in
okay.
yes.
That's good. There's a gentleman here.
Yes, thank you. Brian Kawalia from the Sports Nation. To Semakula, how much is being targeted? And then to Mitchell, how realistic is the 2026 World Cup qualification? Then to Onyiso, depending on the positive reviews and comments you got after people thought that you are coming back. Has that inched you? Can that change your mind to come out of retirement? Thank you.
Okay, I start with Dennis.
Why? Why, Dennis?
Because you're number one.
Well, I'm back. I'm back as part of the Cranes. When I'm with the Cranes couple, which means I'm back. This cause we're on is a national cause, and we have to push together. We don't want to leave anyone behind. So it doesn't matter whether I'm on the pitch or I'm outside or I'm supporting from the stands, as long as I'm part of the campaign that is pushing to go play at the FIFA World Cup 2026, which means I'm back. It might not be on the pitch because we all Ugandans, but it's all about pushing and giving support to the players, to the technical team and the federation, and of course to the football lovers. That's what makes the difference. We all about pushing each other and making sure that the team is at the highest level rather than picking individuals.
Can I have Semakula?
Yes, sure. Thank you so much, 𝗙𝗂. The target is really 400 million if you're to put a figure to it, but we know that we can surpass it. We know that the Cranes might need even more. So this World Cup campaign, or at least during the phase of the World Cup, we're looking at 400 million. But even beyond the World Cup, there's a possibility of the 𝗙𝗂 being revived as and when it's needed to drive the Cranes forward, because the journey to 2026 does not stop with this World Cup or this 1 month. It will go beyond that. Thank you.
Coach Mitchell?
Failing to plan is planning to fail. I would like to say that steps have been made from all the angles. We are having in place a technical master plan that is supposed, with all the capacity that Uganda has. You know, I will tell you a story of my country. 2015, we have beaten Brazil in the final of the under-20. Uganda has played last year the final of the African under-20. Is simply a good comparison to pull and to say why not that generation that played 2021 in Mauritania finals is not reaching the World Cup 2026. Is absolutely realistic when it's question of the talent, when it's question of the technical master plan, when it's question of the support leadership of FIFA, when it's question of the Cranes 𝗙𝗂 road to world stage. Everything is in place. Big heart and support of Ugandans is there. So all the ingredients are there to succeed on that mission.
Okay. Any more questions? Okay, I request Dennis, you move to the other side that you unveiled for a photo moment, please. Coach and the entire team, join him, please.
Are you a liar?
requesting for a photo moment with you. The next stage, Patrick 𝗙𝗂𝗙𝗀 is going for a Q quiz. The quiz, please, and you win some prizes. It's a journey for Cranes 𝗙𝗂𝗀. Patrick 𝗙𝗂𝗙𝗀, my very good friend.
Okay. Colleagues taking pictures, please. Let's try to finish this up because I need that couple from Denis. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If I were you, I would be happy to see me because before you contribute to the couple, I'm here to contribute to your couple. So a hand clap for me, please. Mupe vibe, mupe vibe, mupe vibe, mupe vibe. DJ now Kali. Aye, aye, Uganda Cranes, oh yeah. Aye, aye. Denis will give us a cappella. Already it's proved that he's a very good dancer. Well, welcome to this session. It's a very brief but lively session where I'm here to give you some goodies, courtesy of Nile Special, who are making sure that the Uganda Cranes go to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Anyone knows where the 2026 World Cup will be? I might start with you. Yes, not you, 𝗙𝗂𝗙𝗀. Yes, you gentleman in a red Uganda Cranes jersey. Thank you very much. I love the fact that you know things to do with the World Cup. That was a preamble. We are getting into the real giveaway for the prizes. So are you guys ready? Very, very, very simple questions for you to win big stuff. And it's going to be handed over by Denis Onyango, by the way. Some of you have never gotten the opportunity to shake his hands, the safe hands that have guarded the Uganda Cranes for a very long time. So let's quickly get into it. Who wants the first jersey? Just come up. Remember, it's only one take. Quickly, it's one take. No replay. No encore. How are you, 𝗙𝗿𝗍𝗀? You're sure you're fine? Okay, quick one. What's the Cranes 𝗙𝗂𝗀 about? And when does it start?
It's about collecting funds that are going to help Uganda Cranes qualify for the 2026 World Cup. It is going to run November, December.
Yeah, the question is when does it start? Not the duration for the campaign.
It starts now.
Very good. You can come and get a very beautiful jersey from Nile Special, Denis Onyango. I know your hands hold on to things, but don't hold on to the jersey. You can give it to him. Thank you very much. Our first winner, 𝗙𝗿𝗍𝗀 𝗙𝗂𝗙𝗀. Yeah. The first winner of the Cranes 𝗙𝗂𝗀. But don't forget, you have to contribute to the campaign. Just take Nile Special. You can unwrap it so people can see clearly what you're taking home, but be sure to have enough security at your place because that's a very expensive jersey, by the way. Very, very expensive. Beautiful jersey from Nile Special. 𝗿𝗿𝗍𝗀 𝗙𝗂𝗙𝗀 is our first. Who else? Who wants to win? You see, the questions are very simple. Come. I don't want to ask first and then, who wants to win, Banang? Eh? You are feared. Eh? You come. Tewetya. Okay, to be honest, I don't have the answer to this question. I want to be honest with you. But that man there has the answer. How many World Cup qualification campaigns was Denis involved in? He doesn't know. Then the question is invalid. We move on. Are you sure you don't know? This question is invalid. Okay. Which campaign was Uganda closest to the World Cup? 2018. 2018 is when the World Cup was played. There was no qualification campaign in 2018.
Yeah. 2018. World Cup 2018.
Oh, you mean the qualification campaign for World Cup 2018? How close?
Quite close. Close, very close.
Which campaign are you comparing it to? Because when you say it was close or closer, it means you're comparing it to another campaign. Which one?
2014.
Your cabo is going to overflow. Denis, please, I know you're a very generous man, but let's see. Yeah. Let's first deal with the trademark jerseys. Who else wants to win? Quickly. Gentlemen, we need to... A lady. And I'm going to make this as simple as possible. One of the ladies. None? Come. Come. It's very easy. Eh? Regina. Come. Okay, Regina, let me move over to you. Africa has 5 representatives at the World Cup 2022, right? Which African nation is going to be first in action? And which country is that? Wait, Regina.
Senegal.
Regina, not very confident, but with the right answer. Please come over, Regina. Thank you very much. The first African nation in action is going to be Senegal against the Netherlands on Monday. That's at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Please unwrap what she's winning. It's a beautiful red Uganda Cranes jersey. A very beautiful Uganda Cranes jersey. Regina, please face the cameras. You've put it. It has to be the other way. Congratulations, Regina Naluja. And remember, it's the Cranes 𝗙𝗿𝘄. Cranes 𝗙𝗿𝘄 with Nile Special. You see how easy things are? So who wants to win now? I'm sure you've now made up your minds. Who wants to win? Denis Bosa. This gentleman is going to contribute to this campaign immensely. That I'm very sure. Because he's a very good consumer of Nile Special. Tebakubira bibuuzo jangu eno. Tayagala mujozi, ayagala crate. Asobola okutunda wali emmengo. You're bribing me. Denis Bosa, you're bribing me. Okay, Denis Bosa, a very simple one. If you've been following what was said here, what is Nile Special's relationship with the World Cup? The relationship between Nile Special and the World Cup. Don't say it's complicated.
It's not complicated. Nile Special is going to host events, World Cup events, and you've told me I'm going to be part of them. We are also going to...
Mr. Bosa, let me clarify. For example, when I say that what is the relationship between Nile Special and 𝗙𝗿𝘄𝘲, I mean what brings those two together. How are they connected? The World Cup in general.
Nile Special brings happiness, and we are going to have happiness as we are watching the World Cup. So we are going to have drinks as we are watching the World Cup. So they are going to have centers.
Simplify it further. Come. Come. I know you can read. What is this?
That's the official beer. That's what I was telling about. That's what I was talking about. We are going to have fun as we watch the World Cup, and we're going to have drinks and water after.
Okay, Bossa, you win yourself a jersey. You've really worked hard for this. Denis Bossa is going to be a very good contributor, and each one of us can contribute to that. If you don't drink, if you're underage, it's okay. You can buy for someone else, because part of that money is going to go to the Uganda Cranes campaign to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. Denis Bossa gendo tandika okunywa. But it is important, ladies and gentlemen, I know we all love Uganda Cranes, right? I know how much we all love to contribute to the campaign. But please remember to always drink responsibly, yeah? Always drink responsibly. Support the Uganda Cranes, support the Cranes Cabo as much as you can, but it is important to drink responsibly. And if possible, keep your phone away. Okay? Denis, how many are we left with? 2 more. Okay, who wants to win one of the remaining 2 jerseys? Nile Special 𝗖𝗿𝗄𝘀 nga tetunagenda mu jangu 𝗖𝗿𝗄𝘀. You don't have to tell me. I already know the country you will support at the 2026 World Cup. Are you going for a visa appointment today? Yeah? Okay, what's your name? 𝗿𝗿𝗻𝗀 Senior. Which team do you support at this World Cup, the coming World Cup? Senegal. Okay. Denis, do you know the answer to this? Because you're my reference point again. Denis doesn't know the World Cup campaigns he was involved in. But do you know the coaches that were involved in those campaigns? The Uganda Cranes coaches. Not in only the campaigns Denis was part of. Okay?
There was Bob Williamson somewhere back. There's even Coach Mitchell, 𝗖𝗿𝗍𝘀, 𝗍𝗿𝗍𝗀. I remember even there was this coach, Coach McKinstry was even there. There's one I'm forgetting. Yes.
Okay. Omusajja atwale. Kubuzeko interim. Who was the interim? Basena. Coach Basena. Interim. Should we get it? Yes. Okay. Denis Onyango agabudde. Eh? They don't remember interim coaches. For example, your win for FIFA yesterday is not registered. Are you the real coach? Okay. So 𝗿𝗿𝗻𝗀 Senior is our other winner, courtesy of Nile Special. Remember the most important thing, it's the Cranes Cabo. Cranes what? Cranes Cabo. And how do we do it? Just buy Nile Special. 50 shillings of that goes to the Uganda Cranes Fund for the 2026 World Cup. I'm going to give Denis the chance to ask the last question. Yes. So who wants to answer this? Because I'm sure it's very simple. Eh? Are you above 18? Denis, shoot. The final winner happens to be from Sports Nation.
Since he likes asking difficult
back to the Uganda Cranes in the Cranes 𝗙𝗂 campaign. If you're talking about it on social media, the hashtag is Cranes 𝗙𝗂. 𝗙𝗂 is 𝗙𝗂. If you miss a letter, you're talking about other things, right? So let's go out there, spread the message, encourage people to drink as many Nile Specials as they can. And we support the Cranes because I'm sure most of us want to be in USA, Canada, and Mexico 2026. Not there to support other nations, but to support the Uganda Cranes, right? Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.